Oh my God, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. This is for real. I'm not AI. I'm really JLJ. And it's JLJ this morning. Oh my God, it's been so very long. And I actually have a morning I could do this. Of course, I got 10,000 things I gotta do, but none of them require me leaving the house because the mornings I've had to leave the house. That's why I can't do these. The best times for doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, eye appointments, errands is in the morning, first thing in the morning. It's just the best thing to do, especially in LA. It's just that. So a lot of times I was so out there. Oh, long. Shut up, James. I'm talking. She had a morning. I gotta stop talking. Minutes. The mornings I've had to leave the house. It's been so long since I've done this. Okay, here we go. Um, I don't. So again, there's no announcements, no nothing. My hair is. I'm gonna comb my hair. I gotta comb my hair. I'm having my coffee. It's dark over here in Inglewood, so it's like really. So it's always dark in my room. But hi, everybody coming in. I can't see you yet, but I will in a second, I'm sure. Let me do description. Let me do my descriptions and everything. It's been so long. Hope everybody's doing okay. This is going one of those you can ask me anything because I've been off for months. So you can ask me anything and I will tell you what's going on. James is back. Okay. No, somebody's texting me. Why are you texting me? I'm busy. All right. There's that. Let me see who's in here. Like changes are saved and do the monetary thing. Okay. Let's see who's in here. Who's joining me this morning? I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. Now I'm having coffee. I gotta comb my hair. 8 people are watching me. Oh my god, let's see who's here. Excited to see who's here. Oh, Janaea. Oh, Matt. Hi, Matt. Ken Clark, Tony JC. Yeah, I liked my videos last night. Janet, hi. Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Oh my goodness. All these people I haven't heard from a long time. My God, James, what's happening? That's a question. I will tell you. The hardest chase spot I had to watch yesterday. That's the hardest chase spot I had to watch yesterday. Oh, I tell you, it's so funny. Um, I have a call. My question for you, but they sometimes. Okay, I see. I got some questions. Good. I got some questions. Okay, I will answer these questions. But Matt, hi Matt. I have a question for you. How are you doing? Okay, I don't want top chat. I want live chat. I want to see everybody. Hi Bridget Epps. I see all these names. I know. I love it. Okay. So let me do my usuals, of course. Yesterday, you're not crazy. It was only one show yesterday. All of the girls weren't available, so we just had me and Frank Moran. He's always available for me. Um, so we were on yesterday for GH. We won't be back for another 2 weeks. I'm actually going to Sacramento to see my daughter for her birthday and my grandkids. I have not seen them at all this year. And some of you may know my daughter lost her mom a few months ago. So I'm actually excited to go and I gotta be her father. I gotta be there. SF Composer, hello there. Um, so I have to go and I need to see her. So I'm going to wonderful Sacramento for a few days. But we'll be back on November 9th for sure. And stuff. So what is going on with me? Well, let's see. Well, it's two different things. Okay, I'm gonna answer Kenneth Clark's question really quick. That's a short answer, and then I'll get to Janaea. So Kenneth Clark says, about the daytime memories, was there anyone you were shocked not nominated this year? Shocked not nominated this year for because it was all for 2024. I can't remember. I think I said some people. Oh, Shanika. Oh, okay, girl. I was like, SF composer. I kind of like it. Oh, SF. Now I get. I'm thinking San Francisco. Shanika, of course. Um, you have to watch my show I did with them. I don't remember. I did. I remember I did an Emmy. I did a nomination show with Candace, Jerry Waggett, and Walker Ragsdale. So, Kenneth, you have to watch. I don't know if maybe you didn't watch that show. It's hilarious. You should watch it if you didn't. I probably said it then. I can't remember. I was shocked. I can't remember. Tell you the truth, I can't. So, and we also did another show too on a thing too. So, and Shanika's coming from Shanika. Is it? It must be. Is it nighttime for you right now? I think it's like. Is it dinner time for you? I know Shanika. I was like, at first I was like, SF composer. What's going on there? Okay, so what's going on with me? Janaea wants to know that. And that's the reason why I'm here. Tell you what's going on. I've had a lot of things happen in the last since July, or I don't know when the last time I was on here. And it's been a roller coaster ride ever since. A few of you know what's going on. I know Shanika knows what's going on. Tony knows a little bit what's going on. Matt knows some stuff. I don't know how much he knows. Hi, Beauty for Ashes. All my people. I know. Ken may know a few things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who knows, but I'm just going to just clue everybody in what's going on with me. So my mother, her health has been up and down, 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 up and down. And so it's been crazy. And she almost died a few months ago, literally, second time. She was speaking gibberish. She was not eating. She was wasting away and all this stuff. And turns out she had high calcium. I had no idea that extremely high calcium. It was like for her age range and stuff, it should be like between 8 and 10. But then hers was like 45. Like it was really dangerous. We had to rush her into the hospital and the whole thing. It was crazy. Well, as Benita does, she came back. So she's hanging in there. We still got issues, and and that's why I've been on here. We're going to a lot of doctor's appointments and different doctor's appointments. Yes, and also the Emmys. I'm gonna get to that too, Tony. Of course, that's part of my story, right? That's what's going on. But it's been very serious. It's been very. I'm smiling right now, and I'm in a better space at the moment. That if you asked me this last week, I wouldn't be on here. It's been very, very, very tough. Anybody who's gone through this or is going through this knows exactly what I'm talking about. And so yes, okay, Sonia, you understand, Sonia. Thank you, Kenneth. I know Tony understands. It's tough. I'm my mother's caregiver basically, so I'm basically taking care of stuff. So it's a lot on me. Well, then me, folks, I'm minding my own business, my own Black business, as they say, and I decided to go in for a physical, which I'm telling everybody, go in for a physical. Men, women, whatever, go in for a physical because it may be nothing. You may get a full clean bill of health, or you may find out stuff. And I'm glad I decided to do my eye doctor, letting me glasses, which I got. I like these glasses. Do I look smarter when I put them on? Let's see. I don't know. Do I look smart? Do I look dumber? I don't know what's going on. So I got my blue glasses. My eyes actually are doing really good. That's the one thing I got good stats on. My eyes are actually getting better for some weird reason. So it's kind of crazy. I'll take that. My teeth are next. I have a dentist appointment, but I was like, just get everything. It's my turn to take care of me, right? To kind of look at me. And I say get a full blood panel, just like this. And I recommend that. Just go out there and get it all done. So stuff came back. I did not. It's like, yeah, I really, I'm not a sickly person, as you know. I don't get sick very often. I've gotten COVID 3 times in the last 3 years, 5 years, but that's it. I don't get flus. I don't get sick. I'm pretty much. Yes, get physical there. You want to talk to your doctor, advocate. Oh, that's next, Shanika, about advocating for yourself and my mother. That's another thing too. Um, and so I'm glad. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm to tell you. So I also went in, and so you guys know this. I got fat during the pandemic. I ballooned. I got the secretary spread. I just ballooned out, and I was like, okay, it's time to get rid of this. Now, a lot of you guys know I walk. I do lots of walking and stuff, and I'm very active, but it's getting harder. I'm almost 60 years old. It's harder. It's harder fucking trying to lose weight. So I'm thinking I'm getting the shot. I want the shot. So, but I did some research and everything. And so I went to my doctor, and he was like, "You're actually pre-diabetic." My number was close to it was 5.7 one test and 5.9. They said, well, you're like right at 6, so you're kind of like you're in the range where we actually can give you Manjaro. I'm taking Manjaro. You can do that, and that you'll get your insurance will cover that and the whole thing. So I said, okay. So we're gonna start out small. It was 0.5 milligrams, and then 2.5, and then we go up to 5. So I have lost some weight since then. I'm down a size. I've done that. My face is starting to go down a little because I always get a fat face. So now it's starting to go down a little bit. I'm noticing that. It's mostly my stomach. It's mostly my stomach. So everything. So that's kind of. I see a question. So anyway, so I'm gonna stop there for a second. So I'm taking the Manjaro. We'll stop there. Kenneth's asking about the daytime Emmys. For you guys at home, if you watch, I can't answer any of those questions really because I didn't go. That's a whole other story. I was able to go to the daytime Emmys, and I'm only watching the interviews that Candace and Tammy got for me. And it's hard to see outfits because I don't know if you see anybody's interviews from Michael Fairman, anybody. They're smushed together. There's people everywhere. So I haven't had a chance to see anybody's. I couldn't even tell you who looked good or didn't look good. I didn't go online and look at stuff because I was salty I couldn't go to the Emmys. So I didn't look online. I mean, I watched the Emmys on TV. I was bored out of my mind. That's another story. That's the answer to that question. Okay. So back to me. Back to me. I have this pre-diabetes thing. Okay, good. We're gonna get that taken care of. We're gonna work that out. But he's like, James, I have something else to tell you. And he says, you have cancer. And I literally froze. You hear that word, the big C word, and you're like, everything's slow motion after that. He kept talking. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear what he said. I just kept my life flashed before my eyes. I was like, cancer? Me? No, I'm like, cancer. Yes, it runs my family and everything, but I was thinking, no, not me. I mean, we have the high blood pressure and diabetes. And I didn't even ask what kind it was at first. I was just like, what? I didn't even care at that point what it was. Just like, I have cancer. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, what? And so then he kind of was like, James, kind of brought me back to my body. And he goes, did you hear anything? I said, I didn't hear anything you said. I really didn't. You're going to need to start over. And so he told me I had prostate cancer. I went, oh, I Shugaltu, and Natasha. I don't know if I said hi to you, Natasha. Hi, Natasha. And I said, prostate cancer. Now, what was hitting me was that I had been peeing a lot at night. As a former nurse, I know that's sometimes a symptom of an enlarged prostate. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is happening just recently. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. And so then I cried in the whole thing. I was just devastated. And this is my oh, it's Daphne. Hi, Daphne. Oh, there you are. See, everybody their different names this morning. Shit. Trying to confuse me. The long story short of it, I'm going to write a book about it. You know me, I'm going to turn it into something. I'm going to turn it into something. Because I'm still in the early stages of this journey. I'm 2 months behind because of our healthcare system and treatment. So if I've gotten worse, James will be taking some action. Let's just say he'll be taking some actions on that. If I find out that because my treatment's been delayed, that yeah, don't worry, you'll be hearing about that too. But the long and the short of it is, it could be possibly stage 2 or 3. We're not sure yet. I haven't seen a urologist yet. That's next. Um, it is prostate. I'm telling everybody, prostate cancer. Most men get it, don't even know they have it. The symptoms are so low. So all you men's, this prostate cancer awareness month, go get screened. It's a PSA test. Go get screened. It doesn't hurt. Just get blood. They screen for that. I also had a retinal scan. And so I'm telling actually, hi, Jakari. I'm actually telling the story. What's going on with me? You're coming in at the right time. So basically, I have cancer. So I'm telling you, all my black men, because 1 of 6 black men and 1 of 8 men, period, that's positive for prostate cancer. It's one of the most treatable of all the cancers. There's a high success rate when caught. So I am praying that's what happening for me, that we caught it in time, and that it'll be minimal. I mean, there's a lot of things that go with surgeries and things like that stuff, but that I didn't spread anywhere else, or that hopefully I can keep my prostate. I don't want major surgery. There's complications there because of my heart and other things. So, but it's one of the most treatable of all the cancers. So I think men get that PSA. Just say add that into the blood. Just get a PSA test. Just see what your numbers are. It might be okay. It might be beginning stages. You never know. I'm shouting to the rooftops. I know it's also breast cancer awareness month too. So women, get your boobs checked, get them titties checked. Same thing. I'll say for men, get your tests, check your chest, check your balls, that whole reproduction system down there. Check it out. You feel any lumps, bumps, something weird's happening, do not be afraid. For men, we're not natural, like, oh, I'm going to go get checked. I mean, people are afraid. And then if you're older, I know old folks don't like doctors, but you have to go. You have to get checked. I'm just telling everybody, if I can get it, you can get it. And I don't want you to have it. And I want everybody to live. So I'm so grateful that I went. Now we're not done. So I'm dealing with cancer. I'm dealing with diabetes. I'm dealing with weight loss. JLJ is like, I got invited to the Emmys. I'm coming back to the Emmys. After 2 years, I had a whole outfit. Do you guys want to see the outfit? Should I show you the outfit I was going to wear? I'll show it to you. I haven't shown anybody the outfit. I don't think I've shown anybody. I'll show you guys. You guys are my family, right? I can show you my outfit. I'll be right back. Okay. So I was going to bring back the purple jacket, the famous purple jacket. It's been 10 years. I thought, let's bring it back. A pink shirt for cancer, and this beautiful rose gold bow tie. Look how beautiful that is. I get it. There it is. Does this look cute together? Wouldn't this be cute? And some black pants. Wouldn't it be cute together? This whole outfit? I was ready. I was ready. I can still fit the jacket. I was like, oh my God, in heaven, thank you, Jesus. We were so excited. Let me put this somewhere. There you go. You can over there. I was so excited. Thank you, Shanika. I'd write with my skin color, and I was gonna have my hair down. I was gonna have it curly. Tony JC. I don't know if you're still in here. I have a friend who's an Emmy award-winning hairstylist, and she was so excited to get in my hair. I said, I was gonna condition it and have it all just draped and going down. It was gonna be the bomb. I was very excited. Very excited. Well, the week before the Emmys, I got sick. But it was like, I mean, I thought it was, first of all, it was COVID. Got tested, no COVID. I thought, well, maybe it's got a cold because the weather's changing and things are happening. I'm worn down. I'm tired as fuck. And I actually had a fever. I had chills. That's why I got the COVID test, other stuff. But I was kind of coming out of it because I got gotten sick. I think I would say a week and a half before the actual Emmy day. So I get, okay, as long as I just stay home, I rested it, whatever. The night before the Emmys, my doctor, because I went to the doctor to get tested for COVID. They took a blood test for me. He goes, James, are you at home? Like, well, yeah, I'm getting ready for. I'm getting ready for the daytime Emmys. I'm getting ready tomorrow's daytime Emmys. I'm just kind of checking the cameras and stuff. He goes, you can't go to the Emmys tomorrow. You have to stay home in quarantine. I'm like, quarantine? Like, what? Like, what did I do? Like, what do I have? Folks, you guys all sitting down. I'm 56, almost 57 years old, and James came down with chicken pox. Sit with that for a second. I got chicken pox for the first time at age 56 years old. And because at this stage, you're highly contagious. Your mom told me I had cancer again because I fell apart. I started sobbing, screaming, crying, hissing, and spitting. I was pissed. Who the fuck gave me chicken pox? And I've gone 56 years without chicken pox. See, I didn't get any childhood diseases. I got vaccinated, but before I went to school back in the 70s. But here's what's funny. When I turned 30 years old, I got the mumps. The fuck? And now 56, I got 2 out of 3 childhood diseases as an adult. Dumb. I'm like, what in God's grace? So they tell me, so folks out there, if you're around my age, Tony, JC, I know you are, Matt, I know you, well, Matt, you're a little younger. They say that the batch of vaccines from 1968 to 75, they're finding patients from that time period who got vaccinated and didn't get child diseases are getting them as adults. They're not as lifelong as they thought. That's when I got vaccinated. It was around 73, 74. I started school in 74. Yeah, I know I'm old as fuck. So I'm like, great. I can't go. Put the suit away. But I still got produced. And my thing was like, JLJ Media still, the entity we can't not go. So I call up Tammy Doc Govea, break the news to her. We're all falling apart. But I trust Tammy. I said, well, Tammy now, because usually when Tammy and I do these, I'm the one kind of in charge. But I said, Tammy, you're in charge. And I totally trust you completely. You're a good interviewer. You're poised. You're beautiful. The whole thing. I'm not even worried. But I said, we got to find a second person. So mind you, this is Thursday night. The Emmys are in the morning on Friday. You got to be there like around 10:30, 11 in the morning. Can't get Amanda. She don't live here. Too late. Frank was too late for him too. He had to work. It was too short notice for Frank. So Candace Mack, your girl, the fandom's girl, Candace Mack, completely came to town. She was bugging me too. She was like, I want to see the garden. I want to see the garden. Girl, you can't. You can come outside. I can't come outside and see you. And I said, Candace, we're going to have you step up. I'm inviting you to run the red carpet with Tammy. And she cried. And me and Tammy talked her through it. And I get to make her dreams come true. So, on some level, is that passing on blessings? Then I know it's funny, Tony. I know Jerry's saying that Miss Mac did that. That's funny. But I passed on a blessing to someone else. And I have to say, Brown H1, did you see my outfit? I can show it again. Did you see it? I just showed everybody. So if you didn't see it, I'll show it again. Andrea's in here, Tony. Andrea's here. Matt, Andrea's here. I said, and Candace was like, yes, I can do it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I think Candace can. Candace knows soaps like nobody's business, right? She is the soap she's a soap queen of all soap media, and I was like, she'll be fine as long as she cannot fangirl too much. It'll be fine, right? You have to ask quick because it's quick. The red carpet is quick. So I see you guys in the chat talking about this, and I totally agree with you. Tony told me, because Tony was right next to her. Tony, my chocolate twin, he said to me, Candace did good. And Tony would tell me the truth. And I'm seeing the interviews. I only have, oh, by the way, there's only 3 more left I got to put out. So they come out today. She did a great job. Tammy, of course, did a great job. She did. And Shanika, I agree. She asked really good questions because she's a soap girl. And I thought that was really good. And Tammy, of course, had chemistry with everybody. I said, I know you got a man, but it was kind of crazy. Okay, I'll show it to you, Andrea. Ow, shit. Hey, Andrea, open your eyes. So I was bringing back the purple suit from 10 years ago that went viral in. Pink shirt for cancer, because I have cancer. And then this beautiful rose gold sparkly bow tie. Wouldn't it been cute, Andrea? Wouldn't it been beautiful on me? My brown skin and my hair down. So we're gonna release that to something at some point. Yes, the Italian call. She does. She knows her memory. It is. That's why I was kind of like, at least anybody who walks up to her, she knows their story, their soap story. That's why. So I was like, people are like, James, you're not nervous. I go, no. That's all. This said no, because she even knows more than me and Tammy. So I was like, no, I'm good. Yes, we'll go for a date. You get dressed up too, Andrea. Yes, you come on, we'll go for a date. That's right. I'll go somewhere. I know a place we can go to that's really good that you and I can really enjoy the food. I would love that. But you guys are saying, I'm glad you guys are saying she did a wonderful. I agree with you. I think Tammy and Candace did an amazing job. It was chaotic there. It was a mess. Hi, Carlos Harris. I almost said hi to you. Hi, Veronica. They did a great job. Like they both did. And you guys have spoken. The Rory Gibson interview is our number one video so far out of everybody's. You guys have spoken. Yes, Rory is hot AF. He is. He's hot. And he remembered it's me. That's my friend. He's like, I know James. That's James. No, that's right. It's me. You guys are just like, it's already in the thousands. You guys are just like, you guys love you some Rory. And he did look good. So Kenneth Clark, I'll say, only because I saw his whole outfit, he was hot. That green, those suit out, it was cute with no shirt on or whatever. It worked. It worked. But thank you guys for checking out all the videos. I know it's like 25 in total. I have just 3 more to do. They'll be out later today. I only put out because I have to edit them and put them together, the raw footage, make it look, and then cut out parts that should be in there. And I'm dealing with all this stuff at the same time, so get them out there. So a lot of fun. So it's a lot of fun. They did because the Emmys. On a second note, the Emmys, all the interviews, really bring us money too, on YouTube and on audio. You get some audio too. Daytime Emmy specials, and every year they're a great moneymaker for us because people watch them. They generate money for JLJ Media. That's what I'm here for. And we got a lot of great interviews. So I think they did a great job. She does. No, that's the Italian call. She does. She does it all. She's good at all. She's good at all that. She's an encyclopedia of encyclopedic knowledge of the soaps. I asked her, I didn't know something. I go, what is that? If I remember something, did that? Yeah, she knows. And I think what made Candace's videos also good is that it was her first time, and she used that kind of to like engage everybody in a fun way. Like this is her dreams are coming true. They're at the Emmys, their dreams are coming true. The whole thing. But that day I did go silent. Everybody trying to call me and tell, oh, where are we? I didn't want to hear it. I'm not all for that sappy shit. I don't need to hear it. Oh my God, I was so sorry you can't go. because I was salty. I will be completely salty that I could not be there, and I had to process that. I had to kind of sit and because it was about me coming back to the Emmys. That was something about me. I'm that total middle child, like me. So I've now processed it, and hopefully next year when we get invited back again, that I get invited. But at the same time, how the world works, I've been invited to sign up for the Oscar red carpet. So sometimes a bigger door opens. So I did sign up. I'm now a registered Oscar press person for the Academy Awards. So who knows, kids, in March, I could be at the Oscars. If that's the case, that's something totally that's even bigger. So things happen. Things do happen. But I think I've had so many bad things happening, not just to me, just in my family and stuff, and just happening here, that me going back to the Emmys it represented something, redemption for me, or positive for me, after what happened last couple of years. And I normally don't fall apart on stuff like that, like get upset or whatever. But I really, it hit me deeply this year, just because, again, and having cancer, just going, well, what if something does happen to me? If I can't go again? I have no idea what the future holds at all. I don't know what's going to happen to me next year. I have no idea. I hope to be here and healthy and doing it. But I was just kind of like, this was my chance. And it was so close. And then it was ripped from me on some level. So I had to find a way to reframe it. Because I'm human. I'm human. And I'm petty. I'm totally petty. So I had to kind of reframe it into something that was better and positive, and say, you know what? We still got accepted back in. And the girl who was running it, I think her name was Erin, very nice. Very respectful, nice. She was quick on the draw. Get any questions, any concerns, changes, she was right on top of that. And Candace got her dreams come true. And Tammy had a couple people she wanted to interview. She really wanted Gregory Harrison, so she got him. She wanted Susan and Lyndon Ashby. She got them. So everybody's dreams came true, so to speak. So I can live now with that. I can live with that now. Because I really was upset. I was really upset about that. But in the long run, that's what happens sometimes. But I always say God closes one door, opens another one. And if I can go to the Oscars, or even be closely considered, I'll take that as a win, because now I'm in their database, I'm in their system. Like with the Emmys, someone asked me if I'm going to be voting. I guess Veronica was that you meant like voting for in elections, or like an Oscar, Emmys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Italian. I know, not Italian. It's been the last 3 years have been something else for me and my family. And I gotta stay calm the whole time. I'm the calm one in the family. You keep people safe and being thoughtful. Yes, of course. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be like, fuck them, I'm gonna go, and I'm like, I wouldn't feel good. I wouldn't feel good. When I learned this life was too short. It is too short. It goes by fast. It really goes by fast. We're already almost in November. This year is almost done, so to speak. But yeah, the Oscars, I am, just at least if I can get in somehow, and maybe I'll become an Oscar voter or something. Maybe I can get in there. I can do the Emmy voting. I can do that too. So I don't know. I just think it's a nice entryway. I'm taking that as a win to be, in there, just in the company of other people. So you never know, right? You just never know. But I'm okay now with the Emmys, and the interviews are great. And we did our show, me and Jerry and Candace and Walker. We always have a good time. We always spill the tea. And yeah, a few folks are like getting mad at me because I talked about Deidre Hall in one brief second, which I'm like, we did like a 2-hour video, and that's what you focus on. But I stand by whatever I say, and I can like who I like or not like. And also, everybody is going through stuff. Everyone's had a hard year, not just one celebrity star. All of us have had a hard year. It's right now the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everybody, we're all struggling. We're all trying to make it through. We're all trying to, put food on the table and gas in the car, and it's for everybody. You have stuff. People have a lot of people my age are dealing with aging parents or kids, and all that stuff. The right schools. So I feel like everybody's going through stuff. So I feel everyone's stuff. So yeah, so me too, Jacarius. I'll be to come next year, guys. I mean, because it's red carpets aren't always the most fun, but they are kind of fun. They're crazy, but they're kind of fun. And I was really pulling out of red carpets for a while, but now I'm kind of like I kind of get back in them again. So, and everybody, Jacarius finished his GED, so that's very good. Congratulations, that's very good. What that shows more than just like what you learned. It just shows that you can complete something, that you bet on yourself and completed something. I think a lot of people, especially in my business, they don't complete stuff. They start something and don't finish it. They have an idea and talk about it for 20 years and never start. You started, you went through, you said you had a setback, you went past that setback, you went back in, and now you've completed it. You should be very proud of yourself. Very, very proud of yourself. Because a lot of folks don't do that. They don't. They just give up. I guess that's always my message for me to you guys. I never give up. We don't do that. We just don't do that. We keep moving forward. I got time to give up. Ain't nobody got time to give up. So good for you. I think it's a great idea. Okay, I gotta do my use. I'm just a long time. I have super chats, of course. If anyone's giving super chats, you can. I always need help with medical expenses. I put in the description underneath the video. If you want to give a little something that helps me with Ubers and lifts to doctor's appointments or various things I need, please help. I always take that. I always can use help. Everything's expensive, as here in LA, and I'm going to the doctor all the time now between my mother and I. It's crazy, and it's a lot of stuff, kids. It's a lot. Whew, and going to get my prescriptions and especially this Manjaro. Half the time they don't even have it because everybody's taking it. It's crazy. So I mean, and underneath my video, I take Venmo, Cashapp, all that stuff. So I just believe low there. Do that. But this video, I'm saying you guys can ask questions. So you can ask me any questions, and I'll try to answer them. Because I haven't been with you guys in a while, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on out there. So ask me questions, and I will answer them. What's going on there? But Matt, you said something. If I don't know if you're still on here, the thing went by so fast. I missed what you said about how you're doing and what's going on with you. Or you can always message me separately. I mean, how do you want to do that? Because I mentioned your name to Tony 2 days ago. I haven't met in a while. I've been really self-centered with my family and myself recently the last couple of weeks. It's been just nonstop. But we're getting things together. We're getting things in order. We're making some plans. My niece Jessica is the best. My sister Xandra is the best. We're getting there. We're working on some stuff for our family situation. Well, one, I have somebody covering me so I can go to Sacramento for a couple days and see my family up there. It's really hard, you guys, not to see my grandkids, my daughters. I don't like Sacramento. I don't like going there, but it's them. I want to see them. So I miss them. We're not nearby. So, and they've been going through a lot of stuff too. So it's time for me to go up there. This coffee is good right now. I might need to refreshen it. So if you have any questions or you have any comments or tell me what's going on with you. Shit, how you guys doing? What's going on in your lives? We're Lottie's out here. I wonder what's going on with you guys too. It is really dark here. What's the weather here? It is 63 degrees. Like it's not even warm. It's kind of chilly. Okay, thank you. Okay, Matt. I just mentioned about getting Tdap and MMR boosters right before the COVID drama because of mumps outbreak at work at the time. So, Matt, you had a mumps out when you were working. There was a mumps outbreak. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's just. I mean, that's just crazy. Well, now I'm gonna get the shingle shots. Before everybody starts asking, I'm gonna get once I get myself together, I'm gonna get the shingle shot, of course. Um, that is crazy. I know. I think measles going around too somewhere. I was. I don't want all three. I want the third one. So then you know what it's like. It's just so used to thinking mumps. I remember one year, my roommates and I were around a kid who got whooping cough. What was this 1812? And we had to quarantine for a week. And that was Christmas. We couldn't go home to see our families. The three of us had to stay in the house. This was before food delivery, but besides like, Chinese food and stuff. We had Chinese food, that's what we did. But it was like, it was before DoorDash, all that stuff. We had to be quarantined in our house together for a week. It's a whooping cough. We had to register with the county of San Francisco. I got to sneeze. I'm like, what are these diseases coming around? But I guess the world's dirty. The world's dirty. Just like Tony JC's dirty. That crazy? So I was like, some months. It's like them, man. Everybody be careful out there. I know some folks are still wearing masks. I see them out there wearing, I don't wear masks anymore when I go out there. I do wash my hands a lot. I do use hand sanitizer. I try stuff, but you can't. So it's February 2026 then. You're producing Matt, Ms. Mac, and I talk show because we'll produce my solo album. Tony DC, what's really funny about you, I know you have a voice. I could totally, I produced albums. I could totally we could totally, if you were serious, we could totally work on an album. I could write songs for you, could co-write, whatever. And I got producers, I got music producers, all kind of stuff. I was like, if you were serious, we put it out. Hey, just wait, we had to put it out independently because you don't make any money. But it's fun to have one out there. I was like, mm-hmm. And Tony, whenever you're ready, if you want to join the Beyond the Gates after show, everyone. So I don't know if you're watching that or not. Candace and Amanda would love to have you on. Tony, I'm a doer, Tony. You know that I'm not a talker. I'm a doer. So everybody, be careful with that because you say something that I'll be like, okay, let's do this. Because Walker's do the same thing. I want my own show. You want your own show? I mean, we can do it. I don't dilly dally. I don't pussyfoot. I don't lollygag. I put pen to paper and get shit done. That's what we do. He's not a producer. So sorry, you can't full produce. Well, you guys do a duet. You do a song on there or two, but he don't produce. I'm the producer. So, he can be in the room with you. That's it. I'm the producer. I just want to know people are watching. Yes, not a surprise. I am here. It's nice seeing some of the regular names in here, regular faces. I love that in here. At some point, once I get shit together, turn down the lights and light a candle. Do 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 do. At some point, I'm resuming the Zoom. I'll be resuming the Zooms. So we're gonna get that going too. I miss them terribly. I know you guys do too. But they're coming back. They're not gone forever. They're coming back. Just that my weekends have been just busy with health stuff. So I gotta get shit in order and know what's going on, and then I can get back to some kind of schedule. That's the thing. It's hard managing time. I'll tell you. It's hard managing time. Call my beard. Well, see that, and Tony, that's the thing. He's like, but it's like how far can he go without really getting in trouble? Um, yeah, that we talked about that. It would be great, but we got to like figure out the context There's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot in there, Tony, that we have to figure out. At least he and I have talked about it. I mean, he said, things he says on my shows, that's whatever. But his own show, and it was focused on that. We just comment on celebrities during our soap stuff, and we tell a few things here and there. And that's it. But yeah, but I am trying to plan a trip to New York, Tony JC. I'll let you know. I'll let you know again. My buddies need me again to help them, so we're trying to work on that. And that might be after the first of the year, so I'll keep you posted on that. And I got to see Walker. He's in New York. I got to see you, Walker, my friend Brianna. Go see some shows. I don't know what's playing. I was waiting for you to say that. And yes, Walker is cute. Also, yes, he is. The Mayor Mondani. Mondani. I'm going to help some friends, but if I meet him in the meantime, my family and friends want him. They live in New York. They want him. So I don't know. I guess they want him. I don't. I really don't follow him, so I don't know. I know. I always, and that's what Flobo said the other day. He's like January, and I know that's when they need me. And on some level, I do kind of like it. I know it's crazy. We get sun all the time. Like it's always hot here all the time, warm here all the time. It's like, oh, hi, Meat Cobb. How are you? I'm back. I'm just like I need some change of scenery. I'm doing Indiana and Chicago first, which is gonna be cold there too. Even if I go in like early December. Lady Laura Black, hello. Yes, the Lotties are in the house. I love it. I love that you guys are coming through. Donnie got Tony's vote. No, seriously, my family, everybody, they're all for him. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's that. He's cute. I saw pictures of him. He's kind of cute. But I really don't know much. I mean, I hear his name, but I'm in LA, so I got my own stuff going on out here. I don't know. I'm not paying attention too much to that. Thank you, Lady Laura Black. Me too. I'm sorry I've had such a bad time medically also. Oh, I'm like, I hate it. Meek, you just missed my whole. So rewind this and watch the first 47 minutes. I just explained everything. But I will say this to you, Meek, as of right now, as of today, this morning, she and I both are hanging in there. But she is losing weight too much. And I'm getting upset with the doctors because the doctors are saying, well, she needs to lose weight. My mother is not like morbidly obese or anything. Laura B. Okay. Laura B. Okay. Okay. Wait. You used to be Laura B on your thing, weren't you? I was like everybody has different names this morning. I didn't know you were Laura B, but I remember you, Laura B. But I thought you were that before. You changed your name on here. Oh, but anyway, back to answering Meek's question. They're just because my mother's tall, it's like 5'8", 5'9". Yes, she went over 200 some pounds, but she lost like almost 20 pounds in the last month. That's not good. She's not losing it because she's exercising and in good shape. She's losing it because she's sickly, and so she doesn't look well. And so we're going to try to work on something to get her at least kind of stable her off, at least. But they're just like, good, you're losing weight. They're like, you don't get it. It doesn't look good. It's not healthy. So some of these doctors get on my nerves. They get on my nerves. Yeah, you were Laura B before on here. You know what happened? Did YouTube just change your name without telling you? Because I know who you are. Now that you said that, I know who you are. I'm just reading off. I mean, I can't tell some people's names on here. So we're just I'm so speaking of what Shanika said, I am advocating for my mom. They're just some of these people. I openly roll my eyes. I openly cuss at people. I don't give a fuck. They don't like me. I don't care. I am advocating for my mother. These quacks out there will just do whatever the fuck they want. And I'm just like, nope. No, we're not doing that. Not on today. We are not, no. Nope. We ain't doing that. So we're not gonna be shitting on my mother. No, we're not doing that. So I look out for her, and I'm looking out for me too. I have people, I'm like, okay, hello. I'm like, I had this referral for a urologist I've had for a month. Like, you said I got cancer, and now you're not. I need to see a urologist. What the fuck? I had to get on there, and I got to my doctor, and he got it pushed through. I'm like, hello. And now I got some weird syndrome in my knees, so I'm like having to work on that too. That's the thing. That's the thing. Tony JC, you won't know till he gets in. Yes, we have to, lady Laura B. I almost did it again. You have to look out for people. Thank you, Mika. Well, I fall apart in private. I do all my falling apart in private with a glass of wine. No, I mean, I have to stay calm because my whole family does it. So I have to be one to stay calm. But I had a meltdown last Sunday in private. I had a total meltdown. I fell apart. I have to handle things. And so being I have to positively handle things. I have to go into situations going, okay, we're gonna work this out. I just kind of have to. So for some reason I'm able to do that. So thank you. I mean, I decided, and I don't want to be sad sack to you guys. I mean, I'm telling you what's going on. You guys are family, so I tell you what's going on. But I don't want to be like just like wah, the whole time. I like to laugh and have fun too at the same time because this shit's hard. This is I'm going through some of the hardest shit in my entire life, and it's just the beginning. We're not even near where it's going to get harder. It's going to get harder. It's going to go downhill from here. So in some cases, so I'm preparing myself for that too. So, but I'm trying to have a sense of humor and everything. And I've been seeing a lot of my friends recently. I've been getting out and purposely going to lunches. I saw my chocolate twin a couple days ago, Tony Moore. We after I did an in studio thing, we went and had lunch at Waffle. He treated. We had lunch at Waffle. We had a great time, and Tony is hilarious. We were there for like 3 hours. I saw Flobo last night. We went to our favorite sushi place where they serve sushi on these little plates and circle around everywhere. And we ran around. We ran the streets and had a good time. Had a good time. I saw Tammy Govea recently in person. We had a great relaxing lunch that went on for like a couple hours. Plus, she's been in my house like a lot recently because she had to come get the equipment. So her and Ernie have been in my garden so many times recently. It's been a lot of fun. So it's just seeing Errol Lewis and Melody and we had lunch, and we're Serafini, we had lunch. It's been nice going out and seeing my friends. My friend Caesar, which one of you guys know, is in Australia with his grandson, who just won the #1 slot of this jiu-jitsu competition. So I'm very proud of him and his grandson, Kovac. So I haven't seen them yet. Laura B says, it's healthy to have a moment to let it out. Personally, I think it's not healthy to hold on. I know it's not healthy. I happen to do it more than anybody else because everybody else is falling apart. So I have nobody to fall apart to. So I kind of just keep it in. But every once in a while, it just seeps out. I have maybe like one or two people I can kind of let it out with. But for the most part, everybody comes to me. So, so I fully admit I just and Tony JC, he knows this. Us Tauruses, we handle everything. We take it all on, and we just kind of stomp through. And it may not be the healthiest, but I fully admit it. I'm trying to work on that a little bit. I'm trying to because you're right. It's not healthy. I'm trying to. So, but I fully admit that's one of my things. I don't do it enough. I'm sure. Yes, they did. They did a good job. They did a very good job. So I'm very proud of them. Knees and Harvey would be yes. I can't get on my knees, Tony, anymore. Can't. Doesn't I can't get up. But I'm looking at so I got a referral to an orthopedic specialist too, folks. So we're gonna work on that too. All right, why am I falling apart at 56? What's going on? Why is that happening? You know, and I'm gonna embarrass Tony JC for a second because he's on here making cracking jokes, but he has also been a wonderful person towards me and has sent me messages. We talked not too long. We actually talked not too long ago online, and he's been also. And I know that I have him in my corner. So I mean, he makes all these jokes and stuff, but we love each other. So I'm just gonna embarrass you right now and say thank you. I love it. I love you. Daisy Flower, hi. Well, I just watched the first 54 minutes. I just explained everything. I literally just explained everything. But as of right now, talking to you, I am doing okay. I'm happy to be on here. I'm happy to be on here. I'm happy to have a morning that I can do this. It's been so long. I'll be able to do this. I just said, Daisy Flower, the Zooms will resume. The Zooms will resume soon. Say that 5 times fast. I just have to get some stuff in order. It's just been so busy, as you know, with my mom, with me, everything. So you officially clock out of work. You didn't miss anything. I was praising Tony JC, talking about stuff, and then there's about Mom Donnie in New York. That was it. That's what I did right now. But yeah, so I'm hanging, and then Daisy Flower came on, so I was like, I'm hanging in there. I'm saying the Zooms will resume soon. We'll get him. I miss him. I know you guys miss him. We'll bring him back. They're a lot of fun. We have a good time. I've just been so taking care of stuff. Also, I'm trying to. I don't know if you guys seen. I've been posting a bunch of my garden videos. So I'm going to try to do my mom's garden like mine. I think that will help too. I'm telling you, the garden is my sanctuary. It is. It makes me. When I go out there, I feel so good in it. I feel some butterflies and going, all this stuff. So we're going to try to replicate that for Benita. Now I start bringing plants over there, and I have a whole plant. She's totally down for it. So a little dog immediately can run around. So I said, you're right. Make your surroundings comfortable. Right, that kind of help. You're at Epcot Center. Are you really down there with Daisy Flower? TV Watcher. Yeah, Tammy and Kansas did a wonderful job there. Yeah, thank you. They did. I agree with you. They did a great job. I talked about it earlier to you. If you want to rewind earlier, I talked about it earlier. What the whole situation, how it happened, and everything. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I know the Zooms. I know we have a good time with the Zooms. I miss them too. We gotta get. I love watching you guys talk to each other and everything. It's a lot of fun. I know that's the thing. And I did get your message, Shanika. I just had responded. I took down your numbers, so I do have it. I mean, actually, I can tell you that now. Yeah, I have it. I took it down both your numbers. I have it. I saw it. I thought I responded. I saw later I did respond. Stuff. But one of the things that's really funny is my therapist always says to me, "You're so weird, James, because my job is my favorite thing." A lot of people, when they're going through stuff, they hate their jobs. They're just like, oh, it's like the bane of their existence. It causes sort of stress. For me, it's the opposite. It's my personal life that's causing me stress. I love my jobs. I was like, if I could work all the time, I would. I mean, that's just me. I love everything that I do. I love all the stuff that I do. It's not a stress thing for me at all. So yeah. Oh, you're not okay, Dave. I'll be having a good time. I've passed by Epcot Center. I've never been in. I've seen it. I love plants, but I don't have the talent to grow. It's okay. So I'm gonna give you guys some advice for outdoor plants. Here's how easy it is. I'm telling you, this is how easy it is. Most nurseries or Home Depots, Lowe's, any kind of place that sells plants will tell you their care. They'll say full sun, water once a week. That's literally all you have to do. Indoor plants are, I know, a little trickier because sometimes it depends on light, no light, some light, half light, temperature. But even with those, you can look up, there are certain plants that are very low maintenance. And even if you, like this one plant I do, even if you don't remember you watered it or not, the plant will show you it needs water. And then when you water it, it comes back to life. Like there are plants you can get that really, and for me, I'm a fake plant person also. I wish I could bring this around and show you guys. Can I show you guys a little bit? Well, that plant behind me over here, that's real. But you can't really see. Some of these are fake, some of these are real. I mix them in. She's going to Japan. Go ahead, go to Japan, girl. Have some sushi. Have some Disney sushi. I mix fake with real. A couple of times I wanted to fake ones by accident. But the whole point is that it's like you still get the green leafy effect and none don't use as many plants. And I've gotten the fake plants like at Dollar Trees and we used to be 9-cent stores and Big Lots, but Dollar Trees and Targets. I'm sure Walmart has them. Hobby Lobby has them. Like these trees are really pretty. That look more real than fake. And you just to me, you mix them in. And so you have some fake, some real, you get a little green leafy area, and that's the deal. I forgot I gotta show somebody something. I totally forgot. My friend, we're trying to do this thing. So I'm live right now. Live talking to people. These are people talking to me. I haven't been live in such a long time. So I'm live right now. No, I do that really quick. So yeah, this says ask me anything. So you can ask me anything. I haven't come and talked to you guys in a long time. I don't know what's going on, or what you guys know, or what's not going on. Or you want me an opinion on something? Go ahead and ask. This is your chance to ask. Super chats are completely welcome if you are on here and want to give a super chat. And you look at my description. I have some stuff going on there too. You look at that. Like the page, of course. Like the video. Of course, that's also number two. I like it. But you can ask me anything you want. Ask me whatever any questions you want right now when I'm on here. I'm trying to decide what I want for breakfast. It's almost 10 o'clock, so it's almost lunchtime. What should I have for lunch? I have no food in my refrigerator. I just have coffee, water, and Manjaro. I was there to decide what I want for lunch. That's coming up. I don't eat the first thing in the morning, so it's good. I take my pills, whatever, and that's it. Crystal Hopkins. Crystal. I was hoping you'd come on. Hi there, my first time on in the morning in months. So, Crystal, if you listen to the first 60 minutes of the show, you'll hear everything that's going on with me and my family. I'm glad you like your job. I'm not very lucky in that respect. I feel like I'm going to live in my parents' house the rest of my life. Well, maybe you get the house right later after they go. Let's see. Hollyoaks and Brookside has done a crossover. Emmerdale and Corey will do one. If you would have a crossover, any two soaps offer on the air, which two soaps would it be? Great question, Shanika. I immediately comes to mind. I would love a crossover between international soaps. I want years ago. I used to hope. I wish there was a Casualty General Hospital crossover. I don't know how it would happen, but I was like, I wanted something. They have people English over there. I was like, there'd be something on there. Same thing. I think I want because I love EastEnders. That's my show. I will die by EastEnders. I want an EastEnders General Hospital crossover. That's what I want. It'd be very interesting to have certain actors from there go to Port Charles, and then right Casualty and GH. I know, right? That would have been a wonderful type. I mean, that's two medical. I totally back in the day. That's what I wanted. But I just think that maybe a character comes to Port Charles, and then a character goes back to EastEnders. I haven't written it yet, but that's a great question. That's kind of what I want. I'd love that. But international, since Neighbors go off the air, I watch Neighbors that's gone off the air, so we can't count that anymore. But you did say on or off the air. Now off air, I wouldn't mind. Well, they did it a couple times. They had a couple of. I wouldn't mind a couple of just guest appearances or short arcs with some of the other Procter and Gamble soaps. On Beyond the Gates, or if they cross them over to Y&R. Slater's or Mitchell's versus the Quartermains. I would say the Mitchells and the Quartermains. I wouldn't mind seeing Like even the newer Mitchells, like Teddy and them go against Michael, or Ned. Mm-hmm. Laura B asked me, did I hear you say you got your shots when you were young? You still got chickenpox and mumps? Yes, I'm happy to talk about this real quick. Again, they told me that from children who were vaccinated from 1960 about 1968 to about 1975, they're finding and who didn't get childhood diseases when they didn't get anything when they were kids. So they were vaccinated, didn't get any childhood diseases. They're finding a bunch of cases happening as adults. And that's me. I was born in '69, and I was vaccinated like 70, well 70 well, since I was born, but like all the way up until about 73. I started school in 74. So now I'm in that time period. And I got mumps at age 30. It was scary. I was sick. Oh my God. I was talking to my friend who lived with me that time. We were talking about how sick I was. I had pictures of me, my face all swollen and everything. And now I got chickenpox, but my chickenpox was a mild version. I didn't mention this earlier. Here's a little more. Thanks for asking this question, Laura, because here's a little medical thing for you guys. Why I was perplexed, because it came on at first, my first symptom was a headache right here, a throbbing, piercing headache. Couldn't get rid of it. So I'm thinking it's sinus. My nose started stuffing up. I thought it was sinus. But then on the second day, I felt very lethargic. So I'm thinking it's COVID because whenever I got COVID, those are my symptoms. Well, not the headache, but the lethargic, and of course, the sinus. And then it increased that day into the evening where I was like, wait a minute, do I have a fever? And I got under the covers, and then I got chills. Now you know with chills, you can't get warm. You're under the covers, you still can't get warm because it's inside. I fell asleep for 3 hours, woke up, my whole bed was wet. And I was sweating. I was wet because I broke the fever apparently. I'm like, what the fuck? And so it's just crazy. Um, so there is chickenpox strains, because I don't have any of the bumps or rashes or nothing that can happen without the rashes. That's why I didn't know. And that's what makes it so dangerous. Because normally you get the little bumps or stuff, you go, oh, I got chickenpox. Sorry, itching. I didn't itch at all. So that's the one thing I was like, thank you God, I didn't get that version of chickenpox. But I got a version that made me sick for like a week. So yeah, thanks for asking that. Yes, Chris Hopkins it has been a world. I'm trying to get back on track, but I'm dealing with my cancer stuff and everything. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, get back to everything. It's hard for me not to be fully engaged in all things I gotta do. I hate that. I'm Mr. Work, work, work. I gotta take it between my mother and I, we're both managing different. I have this book here, and Tony Moore gave me my planner. It's all about my mother and I, basically. When's your appointment? When's my appointment? When's your appointment? There was one time, twice, we had appointments that doubled up at the same time. It's ridiculous. She's back. I got conclusion. Okay, got that. Okay, yeah. But see, I've gotten COVID 3 times. And so I mean, over the years, I haven't had COVID since last year. I've had COVID 3 times. I survived it. I get the shots. I survived. I've never had the flu, so I don't get a flu shot anymore. But I never had the flu. But yeah, the chickenpox was mild, so thank God. I mean, it was just that's all I got of it. I'm like, I'll take it. But yeah, it's going around kids, and I'm around kids stuff. But also, I've been getting out more, so who knows who I'm encountering when I'm out. I went to several book release parties, red carpets. I'm doing more stuff. I'm going out. I'm going to lunch. I'm seeing friends, and I ride the trains all the time. So I can who knows? I do hand sanitizer. I wipe things down. Whatever. Just you can do what you can, but still, you can't get everything. You can't get everything, so it's tough. My dad's never had COVID. See, that's crazy. He's never had COVID. Neither has my mom, Andrea. My mom's never had COVID either. She got breast cancer during COVID. She's gotten all these other, she almost died twice from other stuff, but she has never tested positive. She's a novid, just like your dad. Job. Years. Well, I don't do anymore. I don't do any more of the boost. So I did the original two vaccinations. I did none of the boosters. I didn't, and because I have my own feelings about that, and I'm actually glad I didn't. My family and them who've gotten the boosters have had problems since then. So that's another story. Um, but like I said, I got COVID 3 times. Last time I got it was very mild. Luckily, my arms just get sore, but still, even getting sore. It's just like for me, it was just like, ugh, I couldn't sit up. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't keep my head up. I was so like, I felt heavy. So your dad went through the same thing. Yeah, I could get warm. Oh, we get chills because it's like it's inside your body. You can't you can't get warm. It's outrageous. It's like hot flashes. I've had hot flashes, which many of you women at a certain age know how that is, where it's the heat's coming from within. It's like it's not just you open a window and you're fine. It just comes in. Matt just got his first pneumonia shot this year. I got my flu coach. I was like, you go. That's right, man. You get all that. He said, I'm getting everything. I'm deciding which ones I'm getting. Because there's a couple I need to get just for this age period. I need to get tetanus shot. I'll get the shingles thing. There's a few things I might be looking into. I have fibromyalgia. I'm really sorry you have that. I know it's very painful. And mild lupus. And mild lupus, okay. But the fibromyalgia, I know that's a tough one. I have a cousin who has that. It's a very tough one. So, but no, yeah, I'm not big on shots. Again, I'm not sickly. I'm not. Up to this point, I was never a sickly person, and then I never got anything. So, like I said, I've never had the flu. Never had it. So I get weird shit like Bell's palsy. That's what I get. I get like shit where my face goes paralyzed for a year, but I don't get other stuff. I don't get the common. I never get a cold. I have not had a cold in 6 years. I don't get colds. But I had COVID. I got chickenpox. Right? That's what I get. When I was a kid, I was a sick leader, but I got scarlet fever. Who gets scarlet fever? James says. They get the weird shit. Instead of whooping cough and mumps and shit. I get all that later. I mean, I don't get. I was never. I'm not gonna. I was never. Yeah. Well, they say for the first couple of vaccines, I had Moderna, and when I first got COVID the first time, oh my god, that was painful. The second, even when I get the shots, I have a reaction. So it's very similar to the shots, right? The reaction. The second time, it was bad also, but I survived. It was like I was like, okay, I knew it was good. Oh, the grandkids. That's right. I get all my colds every time it's the grandkids. That totally makes sense. Yes. Yes. They're little germ receptors and things. They just are. Little brats. We love them. They carry stuff. Right now with my nieces and nephews, I get to see them. My great nieces and nephews, or grannies and nephews, I call it. And they're all little kids. They always give me hugs. I love them. But yeah, and when one gets sick, they all get sick, right? As they just pass it along. That's what it is. So luckily at my house now, I have no kids I live with, so it's good. Just me and my brother. They want to freshen my coffee, my coffee. Yeah, I'm freshening. I'll be right back. Any questions? Take some questions, and I will be right back. Going this way. Oi! Well, my COVID came from my child too, when she was 30-something years old. We went to a concert together, and that's how. And I was with her, but it was she wasn't grown up, so. But they are the kids. They just do. They just carry stuff. So they just do. Yummy. I can't believe the year's almost up. We're on to the last 2 months of the year. I really can't believe that. I'm like, now it's the holiday stuff. So I'm trying to get some stuff from my mom. I went to Dollar Tree. They didn't have a lot of stuff. I need to go to another one. I'm like, I'm not trying because Dollar Tree has decided they're going straight to Christmas. I'm like, I don't want to go Christmas. Then we have fall. So I found this cute little thing. My mother. Hang up on her thing. This is cute too. That's cute. So I gotta find some more. I have fall stuff all over my place. Oh, my little game. So I gotta find something for her to hang up in her. I'm trying to get some festive stuff, but her Christmas, we got plenty of Christmas for her. But I'm like, we're trying to do before Christmas. It's going really fast. It's going really fast, you guys. When I got COVID, it's from my mother and baby. My family had a family union. Hey, that happens too. One of my cousins, baby cousins, had something. What did they have? They had something that was really weird. We didn't get it though. It was like something really weird. You know what, brownies? It's funny you say that because I was thinking about that this year because I remember I had it right here, and I just loved it. I remember I had to pass the time. I'm thinking, I mean, I really. It is a really good question. Because I really got into the Christmas spirit actually in my room ahead of me. When I started decorating in there, it was almost like a winter wonderland. I'm like, ooh, I kind of like this in that room because it's a laundry room, and I was like, but it really came alive. So I'm like, well, do I do that room Christmassy all the way so when you come to the back half of the house past the kitchen, you enter Christmas, and then I'll do Christmas stuff here and there. So I don't know. I mean, I'm like, but yeah, I did have. I mean, that tree over here was really cute. No, I don't know yet. I'm decided. More likely, I'll be here for Christmas. Like I said, I'm trying to go out of town once I get my cancer stuff together. I need to go to Indiana. I need to go to New York. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I don't know. We'll see. I like that. I like that I returned to the giant tree last year that I did last year. Oh, I believe that. Daisy, I believe that. I know. I'm actually thinking of Andrea of a Christmas Zoom, a day after Thanksgiving Zoom because I always do that every year, and New Year's. Me and Flo will do a New Year's Zoom. So I'm always thinking about doing that. For sure. I'm thinking about. I'm trying to figure that out. I just want to figure out where I'm going to be. But I usually do something the day after Christmas because after Thanksgiving because nobody's doing anything. Um, and then yeah, we do something around Christmas time. So I miss the Zooms. I really want to do them. So I'm working on that. But yeah, the tree is funny. I was pulling out some of my Christmas stuff already. I'm not ready yet. I want Thanksgiving to happen. I want not Thanksgiving. I want Halloween to happen first, and then hi Money Mac 101, and then go into maybe in mid November start doing some Christmas decoration. We gotta like fall. I want to see some fall. Yeah, right. What's some fall? You know. But yeah, I've gotten COVID from mass transit. I said I try not to touch anything like the poles and shit. I used to wear masks. I don't wear. I will admit I don't wear masks anymore on there. But I just kind of keep to myself. I have my hand sanitizer. I try to touch nothing because those things are. You said how gross they are. We start thinking about it. Gross. Same here, Laura B. It was like right after Thanksgiving, that weekend of Thanksgiving, my mother would switch everything out and start doing Christmas. And back when I was a kid, we used to cut down our own Christmas trees. They were cheaper. So my parents would go to a place called Santa's Village. You guys in LA, I don't know if you guys remember that. It's in the San Bernardino Mountains. We would drive to Santa's Village, pick a tree. They cut it down for us. My father would put it in the tree thing and all that stuff. We did that as a kid. I ain't chopping no trees down now. You'll be home for Christmas. Oh, your dad's gonna be with you. Okay. That's the thing, right, Andrea? So there's the whole grandkids thing. How do you fit in the grandkids? I might try to do a Sacramento trip before too, real quick. Before Christmas or after. I don't know either. Same thing. I'm trying to figure that out also. I have the two younger grandsons myself. They're 4 and 2. So I got to think about them. That Christmas is still a thing for them. Like, not saying it's not a thing for my other grand, but they're just their kids. Yeah, we would. They were. Well, we didn't chop it. We hired somebody would chop it down for us, size it. We'd bring the thing, the stand. They'd fix it for us, and then put it on top of the car. We had a Dodge Aspen station wagon. And Sarah and I wood paneling the whole thing, and we drive back to Inglewood or LA, and then we put it up. And apparently, it was cheaper to do that than just like going to the store. These trees are expensive now. I get fake trees, so I don't even do the real stuff. But these real trees, they have one friend who would always wait till like 2 days before Christmas, and then they had sales. They had these major sales, and they would quickly decorate the tree. They had Christmas parties on Christmas Eve. I'm like, that is hilarious to me. They would wait to the last minute. The new tree that was, there was sometimes a little janky, but he would they were living trees, and I'm like, now I have a Christmas tree in my front yard. So last year I decorated it. So I got to decide if I'm going to decorate again this year. Oh, your little brother moved to Scotland. Yeah, before Christmas is flying down pretty well. Okay, well, very good. Okay. Scotland. That's very cool. That's my family's from Scotland, apparently. Apparently, I'm Scottish. For me, it's just my mom. She can't be by herself for Christmas. We just know that. So it's my mom looking out for her. Because I'm like, I don't care about presents or anything. I don't need anything. But just it's more the food, and it's like we can hang out together. So looking at some emails real quick. I am at work. Let's see what's going on there. So I filmed in a studio. So if you guys are watching Tammy Govea's latest videos, she's been doing a lot in the studio. I went to that same studio, and I filmed a show with her for one of her things. It was Candace Mack, and then And then I recorded a show myself. It looks good. I brought Tony there to see it. I'm gonna record a show with Flobo. I'm gonna record a show with Frank Moran live. I'm working on some shows with them. So we're gonna do them live. I told Frank yesterday we gotta do one live. So yes, Candace. Everyone is praising you for your. I told the whole story earlier. They're praising you for your work. That made your dreams come true, and everybody's very happy with what you did. I'm not surprised. I'm in Kansas to do it. But yeah, so recording in person, you're gonna start seeing more of that from me too, not just Candace. So I mean Candace, not just Tammy. It's fun being in studio. We found a great studio called upodcaster.com, run by two twin brothers who are brothers, and they're great. And so it's exciting. I like supporting Black business. I'll do it. They're great. So I have a video coming out soon. They're working on it right now. They're editing it for me right now. And Tammy has one coming out this week too. It's really good. Well, Candace, you have the #1 video of on everybody with Rory Gibson. Candace, you want to come on for a second? I don't know if you're camera ready or not. If you're all, I'll send you the link. Okay, well, I sent you a link anyway, if you can at some point. She's with her godfather, you guys. She can't come on. Hi, godfather. Trust me, I understand. Trust me, I know how that all goes. Trust and believe. I know how that all goes. Hold up. Pause, yeah. Pause. Pause, yeah. Pause. Do boy, which point? Tony, you're the #1 top fan right now. It's kind of crazy. I gotta refresh this page so I can see how many likes we got. Because I'm like trying to look, I'm like, it's not showing me. I want all chats. There we go. Oh, thank you for all the likes, you guys. What should I have for lunch? I knew it was right. Roy Gibson is the one. I mean, everybody's just like, he's hot. He's hot. What am I watching? I mean, TV shows? Like, what am I watching? What do you mean? I can tell you what I'm watching on TV. There's some good shows out there right now I'm watching. But I don't know if that's what you mean. I don't know what you mean. But Roy's hot. He has a style to him. I'm telling you, he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. Interesting guy. Him and my buddy Connor Floyd. Another one did really well. They're nice guys. I was just talking to his mom the other day. Oh, okay. So okay, very good. Oh, my phone. Oh yeah. Um, well, I went to go into an app and the picture and the video came up. I can't show you guys on here what came up. It's not X-rated, but I just can't show you what it is. It's not for morning eyes. But I was trying to get to another thing, and I was like, oh, that just popped up. Okay. It was on Instagram. But yeah, I can't show you guys that. Oh my God. Lady Laura B brings up Ron Julian. Okay. I got something. Okay, Ron Julian comes to my chats on Sundays, and he's always like, he always wants Sheila to be pregnant. He always wants Sheila to be pregnant. I'm Bold and Beautiful. I'm like, she's old. Why would she? It'll be a dust baby. Like, I'm like, what are we talking about? Why is she gonna be pregnant? So I just make a laugh, and he loves and he is always about some Candace Mack. Woo! It's kind of scary. I was like, no, we ain't getting in that direction. Daisy Flower, I get what you're saying. Actually, you know, I was talking about the other day. There are people that I think are hot, but I'm not attracted. You know, I'm crazy, Shanika. That are hot, but are not. I don't find them, or they're attractive, but I don't find them hot. Or so I understand. I always, I'm like, this person's kind of hot. I get their hotness, but I'm like, I'm not into them so much. I'll give you an example. There are a lot of folks like Mike Manning. They think he's hot. He's a good-looking dude. I'm not attracted to him. I don't. I mean, I just don't. I don't think he's hot. To me, he's an actor that is good-looking, but I just don't. I don't. He doesn't do anything for me. Now, give me a Don Diamont, and it does it for me every time. Or a Paul Telfer, or a Blake Barris, or there's just people that I see them, and it's just like, you're hot. And in some cases, some people don't even think they're that hot. Like they may not be like classically handsome. They're just like, there's something about them just makes them hot. It's just like, so I kind of get what you're saying, Davy Flower. I get it. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Yeah, Ron Julian's all about Candace. I'm like, I don't know what that's about, because when he's on Albert Bostic's channel, there's always jokes about that. I'm like, I don't know. He just thinks Candace is the one or whatever. I'm like, I just like, ooh, yikes. Like, yeah, Brown, Andrea's, it's 5:20 p.m. where she is. She'll be having a din din. Oh, but hey, Andrew's about the women. Now, you know who's hot is Uleka Silver, who plays Audra. She's hot. I don't care if you like the character or not. Homegirl exudes hot. Hot, 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 hot. She's hot. Tracy Bregman is hot. That's my friend, but she is aging very well, folks, and looks great. Um, Michelle Stafford's hot. She had a cute dress on. That's my friend. She had a cute dress on. I know Cat. I love Cat Lady. I know she is. I'm sorry. Don Diamant's is my top tier, Janaea. He's my number one. He just Don Diamant is just like, I mean, he looks better now than he did when he was younger to me. That's right, Tony. Audra, that's the girl. She's hot. I don't care what I look at her videos and I look at her stuff, and she's just beautiful. There are some people they're just beautiful. You're like, wow. But Janae, no, Don Dima, I guess Ken left the show, Ken left our chat, because that's his man too. I'm like, are you trying to get her for an interview? Because she knows me. Audra knows me. Audra. Zuleika knows me. She did an interview with Tammy, and she's like, "Oh, I love James." I was like, "That's right. That's why Zuleika. I love her. She's beautiful. I mean, just drop dead." Yes, Candace, I agree with that too. I told Tammy, I go, Tammy, I know you got a husband, and we love Ernie. We do. We love Ernie, but there was chemistry with her and Don. And I was like, oh my god, you guys watch that video. There is chemistry in there. I know he's married and she married, but it was oozing off the screen. And I was like, okay. Like, alrighty. Okay. Even her and Gregory Harrison a little bit too. Mm-hmm. Because that's the one she wanted. She wanted Gregory Harrison. And she told him, Watch that interview. She told him the reason why I'm here, the free second dinner area is you. Okay. I know, like Tony, he always thinks Tammy should be a Cassadine or whatever, so he's always about her on there. There's some chemistry in there, kids. That's what I love about the Emmys, because sometimes you never know. There's like the hope between the host and you. It's just something there. Okay. Oh, Tammy. Oh, yeah, Tammy. Well, I tell you, Tammy. When we met Don at the Bold and Beautiful opening, and I was tongue tied, folks. You don't even understand. He was so nice and so welcoming, and he's such a man. He's such Don Diamont is a dude. He is a dude. You guys don't even understand. So for me to meet him finally, I was like, I know, right, Gonzo. Well, that's what I told Beauty Francis. I was like, we were talking Trapper John MD. We're talking Mortal Kombat. We're talking. I mean, there's a no. Oh no, sorry, it's the wrong person. Now Trapper John MD Hallmark movies. Then Lyndon Ashby was the original Johnny Gage, and that I was like, it's crazy. Sean Dominic loved it too. Sean Dominic was cheesing for that camera. I was like, Candace, you working on Candace. I loved every moment of that. He was cheesing. That girl, there was a girl behind it looking at him. I was like, you was just cheesing for the camera. I love it. Congratulations, Crystal. Very good. You are, well, now, Crystal, you have sold your first property, so now you are an artist. You actually sold, you are there's a word for it. You are some kind, it's a word for the artist, because now you sold a piece. You know, I want one of your pieces. I'll buy one of your pieces of artwork. I'll buy one. And Falcon Crest, yes, Michael Sharp. Yes. Mm-hmm. And Sean Dominic's hot too, kids. Another one. Just hot. 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 It's crazy. They walk around. Just walk around. And Connor's hot too. Connor Floyd's with that hair. Yes. I know. I'm back to Don Diamont. I'm telling you, he is nice. Yeah, I get to talk to him. It's funny. I get to talk to him. And he's just like a man. And when he put his arms around us, I was like, I'm dead. But see, 2 years before that, he came late to the Emmys, and we were on the red carpet, so we couldn't get him. But Terry goes, "There's Don Diamont." I go, "Don." He came back. He walked back to us, shook my hand, and looked at me and says, "Nice to meet you, man." And I was like, "I'm out." He said I would never wash his hand again. I was out. I was out. So Don Diamont can have whatever he wants. He just yeah. Kaz, you have fun at the Emmys? Made possible by James Lott Jr. But yeah, Crystal has a word for it. You're a selling artist. You know, somebody has one of your paintings. AE watched the first 50 minutes of the show. I explained everything. I've been on for an hour and a half. I explained everything. But what I'm doing is when people ask me this question, I'm saying as of right now, I am hanging there. I know. Candace was on several people's videos, just standing there, just standing there. And I watched. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't. That's right, Tony. James Chrisley. See what Tony said about you. Oh my god, I love it. He says it's so since I met her. Her pies are Crystal's pies are legendary. Um, uh, I saw Michael Fairman's. I've seen Dating Confidentials. It was a shit show there. You could tell, and it was so chaotic. I saw other people's. I mean, it's just kind of. I'm like, oh, I know that person. My guy Harlan was everybody's videos. I love it. It was so right. You guys were all so smushed together. So everybody's videos looks the same in terms of that. I know. Welcome back to the Don Diamont Tribute Retrospective by James Lott Jr. I'll tell you, it's just, yeah. So it's time to move around. Yeah, it was crazy. That's hilarious. Yes. I'm checking my emails. I get so many emails that come through here. Today's National Sandwich Day. Should I get a sandwich for lunch? Your AE's favorite was meeting Tony Geary at Radio City in the 80s. There you go. The memories are fun. They're fun. I'm sad I couldn't make it. And like I said earlier, I had to reconcile that I could not be there because it was all about me. And I could not be there. And I'm fine. I made Kansas dreams come true. Her and Candace took care of JLJ Media. We got some great videos. I said 4 left, or 3 I got put up today. They'll be put up today. Then we're done. I'll have all of them out there. And I'll do a kind of a thing about that. But I just have 4 more left, I think, or 2. Actually, I can tell you guys. Like, stop guessing. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 left. And I'll get them out. And one is Candace with Eric Martzoff. And Candace, the one I think I got put up next is your kind of interview with my cousin Christian J. LeBlanc. So many things are going on in that video. You got Eric Martzoff coming through. You have Greg Rickard coming through. I mean, it was like it was chaotic. So I'm trying to look at that video and figure out how to put it out. Having sandwiches for tea. Oh, yeah, it's tea time. Tea for 2 and 2 for. I went to a great tea place last night. I posted a video out there. It's called Chaji, and they're finally in America. And Flobo took me. I'd never been to one before. We were in Century City in this outdoor mall. And it was a beautiful night, and um, and so I had a peach oolong tea. Delicious. Oh my god, it was so good. You can get it with milk, which Andrea, I don't know how you do that. I can't do no milk in my tea. But you can do it that way. He got one like that. I didn't get one that way. I was like, no, just give me the peach oolong with the water. I guess I know you can say that I should name my child don't get chicken pox, but that's not gonna be named my library. Um, but yeah, so I would. But I like tea. I'm a tea fan. I love tea. So I'll drink tea all day long. I like tea. It wasn't a dress, but a jumpsuit, folks. There's a jumpsuit, you guys. But that's the problem. We really couldn't see all you guys' outfits. Like everybody was jumbled together. People were asking me what my favorite outfit was. I'm like, I really couldn't see anybody's outfits. Really couldn't see them. So it's kind of hard. It was fun interview. It was a labor of love with the soap actors. Well, I would say, Candace, you know all the soap stuff. So I mean that's why I said I wasn't worried. I was like, you know all the stuff. Yes, Matt LeBlanc is my cousin. Matt LeBlanc. Well, that's another. Well, see that I have no idea because I asked Christian. We don't know either that because his LeBlanc is it's kind of spelled like it's like is he our relative too? But no, Christian is my cousin for real. On my father's mother's side of the family. It's all the Creole stuff. I love tea about the drink. I knew you were gonna say that. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Andrea. I don't know if they were paying attention to their sound. See, in post, I can raise the sound if I have to. It depends on their microphone. Like my microphones were pretty good, and then Tammy and them were like right on them. I know Tony was saying they had to really get on the actors because there's so much stuff going around. But my microphones and my camera really separate the sound. You can do it sometimes. I girl, I like black tea, but I would never do it. I would never do it with milk. And I can't do it, girl. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I just can't. Ugh. I can do it. Or cream or ice can't do it. Now I can do the biscuits. Get ready for the biscuits. I'm ready for the biscuits. I'll just take the tea straight with a couple of lumps of sugar. That's how I do Andrea. I can't do the milk and tea for some reason. Milk and coffee, sure. Milk and tea, I can't do it. I come from the Asian side of tea. My godparents were Asian, so I learned tea that direction. I had it that way since I was a kid, and I love that. You're like, I have some teas right here. So my cousin went to London and got this tea. Oh shit! How do I do this? There it is. Can you see it, Andrea? So she was in London, Piccadilly blend. She got me this tea, but there's several in here. The group is called Wittard from Chelsea. So I got an afternoon blended. I have an English rose. They smell so good, Andrea. I have this one. This is a black tea with hibiscus. That's all of them. So I got some teas from England. My cousins loved it there, so they brought that back for me. So I have to. I'm gonna drink these later. Black is always delicious. Oh my god. I heard too. You have from Quebec, so do I. I'm saying. So yeah. Here's the thing. I know it's not a question, but I'm actually going to talk about this on my show. I have a show called "Really I'm a Caribbean Great Grandson." That's on Saturdays, and I'm actually going to talk about um my new places. Ancestry.com did a huge major update because more people are the more people that come into it, and DNA is in there, and it's all circle and circulated. It updates your because we're trying to get to your truest form of your markings where you come from. And I got 7 new places. Now, mind you, I'm still very white. I'm like now 57% white, which is like, there you go, kids. I look like this, but on the inside, I'm white. I'm like the reverse white chicks. And then, but one of the newer, I got Canada in there and Quebec or Quebec. That was one of them. I'm like, what? I got some place called Somerset. Is that England somewhere? I got that too. I'm like, what? I'm really in the British Isles. I'm all over. I got Wales. I got Scotland. I got everything over there. I'm selling us now my pies. And that's why Tony, hey, Tony, she's a selling artist and a selling pie maker. She does both. Okay. So I do both bitches. So yeah, so that's be right. So yeah, so that's I got a bunch of new spaces. I got Asia. I got all kind of stuff. I really have a mutt. Eric Martsolf is always a good time. We know him. We've all known him for years. I know his whole family. I know Lisa and the kids. I mean, so we know him for years, and he's a comfortable, affable guy who is just wonderful. He is. I know, right? Don't tell Care Bear. I know, but it's like 1 or 2%, Tony. 1 or 2%. My brother did the whole DNA thing. I wish I could remember it all. It's fun. And my uncle and I are trying to kind of get so okay. There you go, Somerset. Okay, I'm from there apparently too. I've always found Christian, Ellen, Cameron, and the most friendly and engaging. I've never met. Well, I met Cameron Aniston once, in a couple of times. He was nice. Um, Christian is very outgoing and friendly. I found. I mean, well, I guess I should say a lot of them are friendly and outgoing. I mean, I met so many of them that are just like we have a good time and laugh. I think it also depends on who you are, how you meet them, what situation you meet them in. Sometimes they're much more relaxed in certain situations. Um, I don't know. It depends. Because there's some that are very just kind of shy and they're just like it's about their work. But others are just so laid back. We have such a great time. It's so much fun. So yeah, it depends. I trying to think. What do I think is more? I don't know. I try to think in terms of who. I mean, I get. But now I know. Now I'm friends with a lot of them, so I kind of. It's hard for me to say. I come from a different perspective. So, for me, it's Kathleen Gotti. Kathleen Gotti makes me laugh all the time. Carolyn Hennessy, same thing. They're so friendly and funny and just like, and they make me laugh all the time. All the time. Kathleen Gotti, especially. Oh my gosh, makes me laugh all the time. But yeah, the DNA thing's fun. I'm research. I'm really doing it because I'm trying to find out one side of my family in particular. I'm trying to do research on them. So ancestry.com has brought me a lot of information. I know that I need to go to that island probably to get more because there's only so much I can get. Because my great grandfather is from St. Eustatius in the Dutch West Indies. So it just stops in America. There's nothing else to get here. So I'll have to go there to probably get some stuff. But also, when I'm in New York. I may go to Hall of Records. Or there's a few things I'm gonna look into when I'm there too. Um, I'm trying to create like a little legacy for my kids and grandkids. With some of the, I do all these different shows. Like, let's do one with about our family, with that side of the family. All four grades came from the same area in Russia. That's interesting. Wow. I know Laura B about the hair. I know. I thought it was a wig too, girl. I thought it was. I can see why. I can see why. It's very thick and just like, yeah. As you saw my video, I was just like, yeah, that's my girl. She's hilarious. And so she loves it. She like I love it. There we go. She like I like my hair. This is my hair. That's right, girl. You get it. I've had escargot myself. I know you didn't ask me, but I have an escargot and I like it. It tastes whatever it tastes like. It tastes like butter to me. I mean, it was because the butter was used. I didn't mind it. Didn't bother me. I had a couple of times. Not my go-to thing, but yeah, it was fine. No, it's not my thing. I have it all the time, but it was fine. It was good. And I had some of those in Montreal because I've never been to Quebec, but well, I've been to Quebec, the state, but I've been to Montreal. That's when I had it. Montreal. I've had frog legs. They're good. Oh yeah, I've had frog legs. Well, Louisiana stuff. So I've had frog, I've had rabbit, alligator. And actually, my grandkids like that stuff. We've been as kids, we taught them how to eat all that stuff. Crawfish, all that stuff. Yeah, I've had frog legs. I've had all that stuff. They also agree with you. I just had escargot for the first time. Okay, what'd you think? Oh, and if Candace Mack is still on here, I just posted that this place had a sprinkles cupcake ATM. I did not get any sprinkles cupcakes because of my diabetes and everything. I didn't do it. But I'm just saying it was there. I took a picture because I believe they had one there. I didn't know they had one there. So I still support sprinkles cupcakes. I love them. I've not had any since I've been diagnosed. It's been 3 months. Well, July, August, September, October, 4 months. I have not had one. But sprinkles cupcakes are the best. I saw your comment. Yeah, that's supposed to have that. I didn't have it. I just took a picture of it. I drooled on it, but I did not have one, unfortunately. Which, please? I don't remember if I had snails. I've had rabbit. I've never had mouse, but I have had rabbit. I love baked goods so much. I didn't make she's like, it's just that I love baked goods so much. That's the winning piece this morning, Laura B. You love baked goods. I baked goods are great, right? I can't do them. I wish I could. I can't do them. So I looked at it because I was shocked it was there. I documented it for the fans, and then I walked away. And Flo was my witness. I did not get any. They only had three kinds left anyway, and it was like the ones they're ones I didn't like anyway, so it's fine. I never had horse or ostrich. Never had those either. Dang, you guys eat all kind of shit. I was like, I don't know, I eat all that. Both yum. Tell you what else I've had that's exotic. I mean, so I guess I've had rabbit, alligator, all kinds of fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. I've had venison, elk, bison, of course, quail, duck, goose, geeses. There's a lot of horse in France. There's another reason not to go to France. No reason I need to go there. Um, yeah, I've had a lot of the birds and the fishies. Um, I've had pigeon when I was a kid. I never eat one now. I had tasted one. Swordfish. That's about it in terms of exotic foods. Alligator's okay. Not my favorites. I had alligator bites. I'm like, yeah, they're okay. That's something I would order again. But I had a really good rabbit stew from the Stinking Rose, which was a garlic restaurant. It's gone now. And it was delicious. And that rabbit tasted just like chicken. Bison's good for you, apparently. And my mother used to order bison burgers and bison hot dogs. And they're a better cut of meat, apparently. They're a leaner meat than just traditional, steaks and things and hamburgers. So I've had them, and they're good. I got some bison hot dogs, and bison burgers in my freezer right now. But I don't, I'm not in the mood for them. I think I've had some. Well, I've had venison. I said I've had elk. I don't know other kind of deer. I like calamari, so I guess I've had that part of the octopus or whatever. I'll tell you what, because I mean, venison is they're types of deer, but I don't know if I've ever had just straight up deer meat. Pheasant, I've had pheasant, yeah, pheasant. I say quail. I mean, and duck is more popular than goose, but I've had geeses. Well, a side note, one of my cousins in Ohio lives behind a rabbit sanctuary. It's so funny. Like this rabbit's just running around outside. Like, okay. Is it really? Is JLJB is mentioned in Parade Online magazine? Wow, I have to look that up. Or you send me a link or whatever. Is it is it written by Angela Ryan Duncan or somebody else? I know she's our buddy and she's at Parade. I've had goats, right? So I've had lamb, goat. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, lamb, goat, um, obviously pig. all the pig stuff, all the pig products. I'll do pig's feet. I'm gonna let them do it. I'll do that. All the pig products. I've done that. It's funny because some of the meats they're very sweet. Some of the meats I love kokguri stew. Yes, I'm with that, Andrea, completely. Some of the meats are gamey. Some are tough. You have to prepare them a certain way. So it just depends. But I go curry. I have lamb a lot. I love lamb. I love duck. Duck's greasy, but I love duck. For us, I have to get duck to Chinese restaurants here. I've never made duck myself, but that's expensive. So it's like you get it, you better eat that shit. It's expensive. No, I decided what's for lunch. I don't know. I have to order it, so I've decided what I'm going to get. It's almost 11 o'clock for me, and I am getting hungry. I was thinking Mediterranean because I was told Mediterranean is good for me. And I mean, I love my hummus and my rice, my Greek salads, and just the meat. I like that it's just basic. It's just basic some meat, but it meat some lettuce. I don't know. Obviously, consider Spider Woman. They say it's good. They say it's good. And Shanika, Candace, that's Shanika up there, SF composer. Um, I went vegetarian. I went no red meat for about 10 years, and to this day, I don't eat a lot of red meat. I'm mostly a pescatarian. I love fish and seafood, and and I like chicken. Fowl chicken products. Not a huge. I mean, I eat some meats, but not a lot. Um, and I understand. I did it for a while. I was just used it was a vegan actually. I've gone to restaurants and I always find something to eat. I have no problem with that either. I don't have meat every day. There's days I don't have it, but I don't mind being pescatarian. I like having some meat. But those who miss the convenience of it, I get it. Buy a burger trying to right, but I get it. People do that. Do that. Having cod for lunch, very nice. Well, I thought that too. There's a California fish grill, which I'm trying to think of these are healthy things. I'm trying to do no fast food. So I can get California fish grill for about $25. I could get two fishes, brown rice, a cute little salad, or Brussels sprouts, because I love Brussels sprouts, um, and a cup of soup, usually clam chowder or something, or corn chowder. So I think about that too. I'm thinking, okay, that's not that expensive. That's kind of good. That's healthy. So I'm thinking Mediterranean or fish. I'm thinking of those two. So you've done a duck. I've never cooked a duck. Right. There's a lot of fat comes off of it. That sounds good on some potatoes. That does sound good, girl. That sounds good. You record the shows. Well, me too. My DVR is on there. Record the shows. Yeah, I'm trying to decide because I can get like salmon or mahi mahi or red snapper or whatever. I get all that stuff grilled. They have this one place that has Cajun butter sauce on the side. I think you can. It's got it. And yeah, I'm very excited. That's something that's yeah. Now I'm leaning towards the fish. You guys are leaning towards the fishes, but then with the Mediterranean place, I could get salmon. Well, my thing is, I don't. I mean, I don't want meat every day. I'm not a meat. I wasn't raised a meat potatoes person. Where you have to have, I mean, like you go to certain places, they have meat every night. That's too much for me. I can't do meat every night. It's too much. Um, but I gotta watch my fish, and I can do a lot of fish. Yeah, I see it. Kind of thank you. I'm looking at it later. Um, but I said I have sister who's vegan, so she's really strict. Um, you know. But under that, I mean, you can have potatoes. I mean, there's just things you can have. When you're vegetarian or vegan, things you can have. There's a vegetarian soup that my mother really likes. It's kind of funny. It's good. I can tell her it's good, girl. And I get her, she'll eat that. She'll drink that in a second. She likes that. It's a vegetable broth, the whole thing, and it's really good actually. Not a person. I could do a rice dish with some kind of sauce on top. I'm good. Or a pasta dish with some sauce with no meat. I'm good. Yeah, salmon is good. Hoisin sauce on that. Salmon's good too. And there's a grilled salmon I could do with hummus, rice, and a Greek salad. Which are like, so I got two choices, and they're both not far away. They both will get here within 20 minutes. So I just got to decide. And they're both the same. They're both around $25. I got to figure that out because I don't have any food in my house right now. So I got to figure that out. I just have to drink and eat. But yeah, I would love to have that was some duck now, girl. That was some duck. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. But duck's expensive. There's a place that sells it, but it's expensive. My thing, here's my thing. I know you guys didn't ask. Here's my thing on that. I'm with you. I don't like when people are preachy about something, but I think it's also natural when you first get into something. Sometimes you get really overexcited about it, and so they get so in some cases they get preachy only because they're so like, oh my God, it's changed my life. And I just want you to know it's changed my life. And I try to have grace with that. But yeah, the ones who are just so high on themselves and stuff. But a lot of vegetarians I know and vegans I know are actually have a great sense of humor. Because like Mark J. Freeman and them, they're like, I haven't lost weight. Because I'm still eating the bad parts of like I'm eating all the carbs or whatever. Like I eat lots of bread or lots of this, and it makes you laugh. They're like, I'm not losing, or they still have high sugar content, but yeah, they're not eating meats or doing anything in meat, protein or anything. They're not doing anything in, anything that lives. So they have a lot of sense of humor about it. So a lot of ones that I know have sense of humor about it. And it's in California. It's just such a almost normal part of Californians. You go to a restaurant, chances are there's a vegan and vegetarian options on the menu at this point. Nobody bats an eye. But yeah, I've known people who just like, oh my God, how could you put that in your mouth and blah blah. And I'm like, so my thing is, to me, it's on you guys to work that out. If you're friends and your friend can't, so it's like somebody who stops drinking. It's one of those things where I'm like, and don't go to a bar with your friends you drink. If you have a friend, if you drink, you see somebody drink, it's hard for you. Express it to your friend. If your friend's your friend, they won't drink in front of you. That means one time they don't drink. I mean, like, I have no problem with expressing that some things may be triggering or hard. So if you like seeing somebody eating meat and you're like, I don't eat meat, I don't believe in it, then as I said, when I go to vegetarian restaurants or vegan restaurants with my family who are vegans, I get something, I dine like they do. I always find something. I love fruits and vegetables and certain tofu products. I like them, so that doesn't bother me at all. You know, but anybody and anything gets a little preachy. You're like, oh, okay, you'll get preachy on us. We get it. But I do like to think that sometimes people get excited especially when they first get into it, and how much is work. Like folks who work out, or folks who do this, or people who drop sugar, or people they just get excited. They want to share that with you. They want you to know that how exciting it is. And you're like, I get it. So I get it. I get it. But a lot of my friends, we all just go. We order. We don't judge each other. It's more about spending time together. And if you say if you want to ask if this stuff is made, this kind of stuff. I mean, I have no problem with that. Again, we're in LA, so it's kind of a common thing. You always hear about going, I only do a half calf, this, that, no sugar, five sweeteners. It's very common here in LA. So nobody even bats an eye half the time. When people order stuff, nobody, none of my friends, we don't. You got that? We never say that. That never happens. It's not even a thought process. But in other cities, I'll be curious what that's like. I have no idea. Like gavel. Oh, I've been on 2 hours, you guys. I've done this in so long. Oh my God. Thank you guys. I have done this in so long. I've been on since 9 o'clock. It is 11 o'clock here. It's 2 hours. Thank you. Like I said, I got work to do. But I can do that in the afternoon. I want to spend time with you guys. I get once again, we've talked about all kinds of stuff. Always in the food. We always get to the food at some point in these lives. It's about what is James going to eat at some point. It is. I got to eat, of course. My hair's just like crazy. I need to get a haircut. My hair's crazy, and there's no product in my hair right now. It is. My hair is long. Oh my god, you guys! See, my phone is listening. I'm going to show you something. I'm not even on my phone. It says Fortune House, which is my Chinese place. Like I did. Their Peking duck is a must try. Enjoy 20% off the bill. You saw I was not online. I was not online. My phone heard me mention duck and then sends me a 20% off of duck. You guys see it, right? And Candace Mack, of course. That's crazy. These phones are. My phone isn't even. I mean, it's on, but it's not even. It wasn't even open. I'm just like talking to you guys. This thing it says. I'm like, that is creepy. I did not ask for that. You guys are my witness. I did not ask for that. Wow. I'm like, oh my God. I won $1 million in pennies. No. I know. So Shika, you're just like me. I'm like, that's creepy. But get that discount. I just said, because what I said, it's expensive. Oh my God. So you see, I'm like, I want a big, no. Let me see how much it is, kids. That actually is pretty funny. That's crazy, you guys. I had to sign in. I wasn't signed in. Fortune Chinese House. That's a place I like. So what you guys, what is 20% off of $36? I'm not good at math. I don't have a thing in front of me. Can someone tell me? 20% off of $36. Somebody please tell me that is. So your duck's expensive. But it's a whole duck. It's really good. Right, this was an easy to say it out loud. Because this duck is good too. It is good. It's good. So 720 off. Wow, that's actually under. It's almost that's like $25. It's like $26 for a whole thing. That's not. Oh my god, you guys, that's crazy. I got some rice here. It's like they go with my rice. Shit, should I get it? That is crazy, you guys. So I'll turn off your settings. Man, they hear me. Well, I mean, I have Alexa over there too. They all listen to my stuff. They listen to everything I'm saying. It shows up on everything. I don't think you turn. I think it's going to help any. That's a question for you guys. I don't have coworkers. So, do you guys have coworkers? You buy gifts for your? You guys in the chat? Do you buy gifts for your coworkers when you're on vacation? I don't have coworkers, so that's creepy. Your dad's a mathematician. That's hilarious. Well, everybody knows my Thanksgiving tradition is game hens, Cornish game hens. That's my tradition. I'm making for the whole family. We each get a hen. I've been doing that for years. I love game hens. That's one of my things. That is just oh my god, it's crazy. Should I get it? Oh my don't want to spend that money on getting. I mean, it's like $27. That's not. That's under $30. That's not bad. I gotta think about. It. I gotta think about it. That's crazy. Yeah, I make them all the time. Kids, I just read Crystal K. Leo, who plays Lily on The Young and the Restless, is pregnant with her third child. That's via Celebrity Digest. No, it's healthy. No, duck is good for you. But I said I actually have rice here at the house, some leftover rice. So I don't have to order rice. I could order that and maybe a couple of something else. At least I need a vegetable. Some of the vegetable in it. I love vegetables. People don't like vegetables. I do. Vegetables. But they have hot braised string beans. They also have sauteed spinach. Mm. Bye, Shanika. Bye. I'm glad you came on when I was on. Thank you. Thanks for talking, everybody. Take care. I have a show later today that I'm the guest. It's not like hold on a second. This somebody's at my door. Hold on a second. Okay, come back. Boy. I'm back. That's why it's my door, but it was something happening outside my door, a little drama here in the hood, but we're good. Oh yeah, what if they write in the storyline, right? Because she's pregnant. Or they could ignore it. You're right, they could ignore it. Also, ignore it. Well, kids, I guess I'm gonna get off now. I am getting hungry, so I'm gonna actually figure this out. What I'm gonna do. Thanks everybody for watching and being with me this morning. This was just what I needed. I can't come on tomorrow morning because I have to take care of something in the morning at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, dang it. I'll just come back. But maybe Wednesday. I mean, what's going on Wednesday? Let me see. Yeah, maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'll come back on in the morning, hopefully. But everybody, thank you so much. Have a great day today. I'm gonna share this for everybody, for folks who didn't know I was coming on. Because again, there was no warning for you guys. I just came on. You never know who's lurking. Got shit everywhere. Lurking online. I love you guys. Bye, buddy. Bye.